What does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner?
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another game review, another special tag team review. And today, me and Sean are very excited to be checking out Yippie Yeti from Hasbro Gaming. This is for 2 to 4 players, for ages 6+, and it doesn't actually have a time length on it. We don't know because we never actually finished a game of the game, which I'll talk to you more about in the pros and the cons. But what are you going to be doing in Yippie Yeti?
I'm trying to just climbing up that big old hill.
Yep, you're going to be climbing up this really cool looking tall mountain with your 2 mountain climbers trying to take pictures of the Yeti and then climb all the way to the top. If you're the first person to get to the top with 5 points, then you will be the winner. It's got amazing looking components. Does that equal an amazing game? Let's open it up and we'll check it out. Alrighty then, we're going to take a look at what you're going to get inside of a Yippie Yeti. And as you can see, this is a very large 3-dimensional board you got going here. That's the box right there, and you can see it's bigger than the box. So very cool looking board. I'm going to flip it around so you can see the back, but it really does hold it in place. Like the box insert is custom designed to hold that in place. And this is held in place by Velcro. So very, very cool. You will have to assemble it when you first get it. You'll have to put these things on, which will take a little bit, but not too long. As you can see, top-notch components here, but let's check out the rule booklet. So first and foremost, we got our handy-dandy rule booklet. I'd say it's about 8 pages double-sided. Whoa, check that out. Pretty cool. A lot of thought was put into the rule booklet and put into the components, it would seem. Thumbs up on the rule booklet, and at first glance, big thumbs up on the components. So in Yippie Yeti, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be trying to take your team of climbers, which are going to be these guys right here. They will have a rope attached to each other, and you are going to be trying to move them to various different photo opportunities. So I'll see if I can get it closer so you can see it. But there's going to be various different photo opportunities where you will try to take pictures of Yetis because you're trying to race up the mountain and take pictures of Yetis, or I am not quite sure exactly how it works. But yes, you're going to be trying to take pictures of Yetis, and that is how you're going to get points. First person to get to 5 points and to get to the very tip top of the mountain up there will be the winner of the game. Now down here, you see some cards. These cards are the pictures that you are going to be trying to get. So for instance, if you go to this spot right here with one of your climbers, you are going to get 2 points. Some of them will also be blurry pictures, so they'll only be worth 1 point, but you can still figure out where they are corresponding on the board. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's probably like 12 to 15 different pictures that will be spread around. So you'll be having to go all over the mountain. It's not just like a straight climb to the top. You might need to go back to the bottom to get the points you need. So that is what you're trying to do. You're also going to get a bunch more of these photo cards. They're all the exact same, 1 or 2 points. Some will be blurry, some will not be blurry. Pretty self-explanatory. You're going to start at your base camp down here at the bottom with your 2 climbers attached. The way they attached seems like it's really, really cool. So you have to put them in like that, and then you put the other one in. All right, let's see if we can do this. Put the other one in like, oh, God. Put like that. And then the other one, okay, push them all over. Do that one in there, and then this guy can go right. Hey, look at there! Simple as pie, right? So yeah, that's how they're going to attach. There's like this little teeny hole where you have to stick the pickaxe into it, and the pickaxe is right there. I'll go over this more in the pros and cons, but this actually works like garbage. Doesn't work at all. So on your turn, what you're going to do is you're going to roll this 6-sided die. There's 3 different things you'll see on the die. First one is the Yeti, and way up at the top, actually he was way up at the top until he fell down, you're going to have the Yeti, and he is going to essentially block people. So the spot that he is on and the spot that he is looking at, because you can turn him various different ways, are spots that are blocked for now that you cannot go onto. Also, some spots will be blocked because, oh wow, where'd this thing go? Some spots will be blocked because of the way these snowballs are on the side, because you can move them and it will make it so you can't go to specific spots. Like right now, I could not go to there. So light blue means you can't go there, dark blue means you can go there. But anywho, if you get the Yeti, you are going to move the Yeti to any spot on the board as long as no one's there, and he will block, so let's say I did it like, say this, then he's right here and he's blocking this spot, which means you would have to go around him. Very simple to use the Yeti. Next, you have the snowball right here. Now, the snowball means that you are going to get to move one of these. And you're hopefully trying to knock down a climber, but not knock down both climbers, because if you knock down both climbers, that's seen as unsportsmanlike conduct or something, and you have to give up some of your pictures. Not quite sure what that's about, but anywho, so yeah, we'll do like that, and boom. Well, actually, that's really cool. Most of the time, what happens is when you do this, both the climbers fall down no matter what. So let's just say we had it like right here and right there. So, boop, boop. Actually, this time it is actually working successfully. Normally, it does not, however. So, when someone's hanging like this, you actually have to, for your first movement action, put them back on the board. Then your second action, you can move them. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So that's the snowball action. You're going to take one of these, and you're going to knock someone down. Last but not least, you have the two guys moving. The two guys moving is pretty self-explanatory. That means you're going to take the little pickaxe, and you are going to move. And then you can move a second guy, so you can move the other guy, right? Just like, all right, let's see, just like this. Okay, just like, come on, just like this. Just like something or other. You get the idea. You can move them. I'll even show you the picture of how it should work in theory, but it does not work in practice. So let's see, where's the picture? Yeah, like this, and it looks so easy to do. It's not. It's not at all. Not for grown-ups, not for kids. Anywho, you're trying to get 5 pictures, or 5 points worth of pictures, and then get up to the top. If someone ever takes a picture by putting their character on a spot, so let's see, if someone gets to right, well, that spot's blocked. If someone gets to right here, then they would get the card, which they put in front of them, and a new card is immediately placed there for other people to get. You get to 5 points, you get to the very top, you're the winner of the game. Most likely, though, you'll probably quit because you're frustrated. But that, in a nutshell, is how you're going to play Yippie Yippie Yeti. Alrighty then, Yippie Yippie Yeti from Hasbro Gaming. What are our final thoughts? Let's go over the pros, let's go over the cons. First, on the pro side, what did you like about this game, Sean?
I like when I get all the way to the top.
Did you ever get all the way to the top, though?
No.
No. Neither of us got ever all the way to the top. And that is one thing. The components in this game look absolutely amazing. They really do look incredible. The artwork, the box insert, the little pieces, everything looks really cool. The way the board is set up, it looks amazing. Like, this has instant table appeal. You get to the table, and everyone's going to be like, whoa, what is that? And when you make the avalanche happen, and there's like one guy hanging on, and one guy, he's like, I'm falling! It's really cool looking, isn't it, Sean?
Yeah.
And it would be really amazing if it worked.
Yes.
Anything else good about this game? I got it for like $6 on Amazon, so that's pretty good. But even then, I think we overpaid for this. So moving on to the cons, Yippie Yippie Yeti. What's wrong with Yippie Yippie Yeti, buddy? What did you not like about Yippie Yippie Yeti?
I didn't like when it was pretty tricky.
Yes, I also didn't like when it was pretty tricky, and my wife also did not like when it was pretty tricky. So if you have a grown man, you have a small child, and you have a grown woman who does not have sausage fingers, who all have issues with your game, that makes me wonder how it got made! Seriously? Are you kidding me, Hasbro? Really? Who play tested this? Clearly no one play tested this. So there are a few huge problems with this game. First and foremost, you're supposed to slide the avalanche over, right? When you get the snowball, and then hopefully you can knock down one guy. Every single time you knock down not one guy, but 2 guys. And a lot of the time you'll knock down everybody on the board. Like, everybody on the entire board falls down. We had one time where Sean was like, do, and then just everything fell. And we're like, what do we do now? And so we tried to set it up, because we're like, all right, we're going to have fun. We're going to play this game. We're going to be professional reviewers and actually finish the game. But then it happened. Again. And again. And again. And we tried sticking it in hard. We tried sticking it in soft, because you got these little pickaxes that stick in. And no matter how we did it, it never worked, did it? And Sean couldn't even play. You couldn't even get the pieces into the board, could you?
No.
And I had a lot of issues with it too. It turned out that my wife was the all-time designated pickaxer, because she was the only one who could stick the little pickaxe in the tiny little hole to get it to stay, but even she had issues with that. Just, Oh, how does this get through your company, Hasbro? Are you kidding me? You want to know why this is $6 on Amazon and why you've never heard of it before and why there's no other reviews on Board Game Geek as of now about it, despite the fact it came out last year? It's because they're getting rid of it. They might as well just burn this. They might as well dig it in the desert with those old Atari copies of E.T. because this game is god-awful and broken. It's not a bad game. It is a broken game. I do my due diligence as a reviewer to make sure, no matter how bad a game is, that I play it multiple times. This is the first time I've ever reviewed a game without playing the game because we physically could not play the game. If I physically cannot play your game, that's a problem, right? Yeah. And Sean, look over here. See this face of disappointment? This cute little face of disappointment? You know how excited he was about this game? Do you know how excited I was about this game? It looks so cool, the box insert. Like, look, it's a thematic box insert. It's got, like, little glaciers down here, and everything looks incredible, and everything has its place, and the artwork is so nice. And then you do this to us. What are they doing? Yippee, yippee, Yeti. I don't know. I don't know if this is my worst game of all time because I never got the chance to play it. And we even tried to flip the board laying down and then try and do it, but that still didn't work because it didn't work when it was, upright. It's just, God, Hasbro, what is your deal? Like, seriously, hire me. Hire me. I will at least play all these god-awful kids games you released and say, hey, this one actually works. Yes, it's terrible, but you can play it. This is an embarrassment. Hasbro, you should be ashamed of yourself. You made my son sad, and you're going to make countless other children whose parents decide to buy them a $6 game off of Amazon disappointed. Yippee Yippee Yeti is god-awful. What do you think about Yippee Yippee Yeti?
I think that it's just tricky.
Sean thinks it's tricky. I think it's god-awful. I think my wife would probably agree with me. Yippee Yippee Yeti, absolutely 100%. If you never agreed with me in any of my videos, make sure you agree with this one. Steer clear of this atrocious game with so much potential. So that is Yippee Yippee Yeti from Hasbro Gaming. I'm sorry, Frank Bebenroth. It sounds like you have a cool game here, but unfortunately Hasbro completely screwed the pooch on the components. If you enjoyed this review, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below in the comments below. Let me know, mountain climbing. Would you like to do it? Would you like to go mountain climbing, Sean?
Yeah.
Me too. I think that sounds really, really cool. I was actually going to do it last year with Eric.
We need some axes.
Yeah, we do need some axes, and hopefully we won't fall off the mountains quite as often as the people in this game did. But mountain climbing, let me know in the comments below. Do you want to do it? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.
I'll pick up that big old...
Oh, you're going to pick up the board? Okay. Yeah, I got to do the middle part. Thank you.